Welcome class. This is your fifth lecture on rational numbers. Now, in this particular lecture, we will again go back to some of the concepts that we have learned under fractions and we will use them again in rational numbers. So the first is arrangement of rational numbers. Now you have already done arrangement of fractions. What did we used to do? If the denominators were same, then we would simply use to arrange according to the numerators, and if the denominators were different, then first we will use to convert them into equivalent fractions. So here also we will have to do the same thing. If the denominators are different, we will have to convert them into equivalent rational numbers. Now I have three rational number over here, minus 3 by 5, 7 by minus 10 and minus 5 by 6, and I will have to arrange it into ascending order. So see, the first thing that I have to check is whether all the rational numbers are in standard form or not. So minus 3 by 5 is in standard form, minus 5 by 6 is in standard form, but 7 by minus 10 is not in standard form. So how can I convert 7 by 10 into standard form? So I will convert 7 by 10 into 7 by minus 10 into standard form by multiplying both numerator and denominator with minus 1. So this gives us minus 7 by 10, right? So I will arrange it, or I will write all the rational numbers in its standard form. So minus 3 by 5, minus 7 by 10, minus 5 by 6. So now all of them are in standard form. But see, the denominators are different. So I will have to convert them into equivalent rational numbers. First I will find out the LCM. What is the LCM of 5, 10 and 6? Do it yourself. It will come to 30. So now if it is 30, I can convert all the rational numbers into standard form. How will I do it? Minus 3 by 5 will become how much? How do I get 30 from 5? I get it by multiplying 5 into 6. So 5 6 times is 30. Now if I am multiplying the denominator with 6, I will also have to multiply the numerator with 6. So minus 3 into 6 by 5 into 6. So this gives us minus 18 by 30. What about this? Minus 7 by 10. How do I get 30? I have to multiply 10 into 3. So I will multiply minus 7 into 3 as well. This will give us minus 21 by 30. And similarly, minus 5 by 6 will give us minus 25 by 30. Now see, all the denominators are same. What are the numbers now? So the numbers now have become minus 18 by 30, minus 21 by 30 and minus 25 by 30. So all the denominators are same. So now I can arrange them according to ascending order. What does ascending order means? Ascending order means smallest to largest. So which of the numerators are smallest? Minus 25 is the smallest. So minus 25 by 30 is less than minus 21 by 30, which is less than minus 18 by 30. Or if I compare them to their original fractions, minus 25 by 30 was minus 5 by 6. So minus 5 by 6 is less than minus 7 by 10, which is less than minus 3 by 5. So we are using the same method that we have used in fractions over here as well. The only added step is that we have to convert all the rational numbers into their standard form. Alright? Okay. I think this is pretty easy for you. What is the next thing? What do we have? The next is comparing rational numbers. Now, when we are comparing rational numbers, again, we will use the same method that we have used under fractions. When we are comparing two rational numbers, we will simply use the cross multiplication method. So, what is the method that we use? Cross multiplication, right? We have used the same method under fractions as well. So what are the two rational numbers given? 1 by 2 and minus 4 by 7, right? So I will first see whether the rational numbers are in standard form or not. This is extremely important. In each case, before solving the sum, you will have to check whether the rational numbers are in standard form or not. So these two are in standard form, right? Denominators are what? Denominators are positive and no common factors. All right. So now I will do the cross multiplication. So 1 into 7, where will I write? On the side of the numerator. So 1 into 7 and minus 4 into 2. So minus 4 into 2. So 7 and minus 8. So which is greater? LHS, this is my LHS part and this is my RHS part. So which is greater? LHS is greater. If LHS is greater, that means 1 by 2 is greater than minus 4 by 7. Right? Okay. Let us see another one. Minus 7 by 12 and 4 by minus 5. Now, is 4 by minus 5 in standard form? No. Let us convert it into standard form. So minus 7 by 12 and this will become what? Minus 4 into minus 1, minus 5 into minus 1. So, 4 into minus 1 and minus 5 into minus 1. So this gives us minus 4 by 5. So I'm comparing between 7 and 12 and minus 4 by 5. Right? Now let us multiply. Minus 7 into 5 and minus 4 into 12. Right? So this is 35 and this is 48. So which one is smaller? Minus 48. Right? So that means minus 7 by 12 is greater than minus 4 by 5. Alright? Is it clear? Okay. So this is the comparison between rational numbers. Alright? We'll stop this video over here and we will shift to the next one in the next lecture. Till then, keep practicing and keep on revising the various sums. Thank you.